If you're a business like us, making content, there comes a time when you need to have a tough look at what you're doing and see if it makes sense. Are you spreading focus too thin or are you doing the right thing? So this week we sat down and actually had a good discussion about our resources and focus and decided that it's time to drop a few channels.
For now, it's on the chopping block. What are we cutting?
Mate, we are cutting up Twitter. Gone. We're cutting up LinkedIn. Gone. Sorry, I'm trying to get my energy up. It's been a big week, so that was woohoo. But essentially, we were repurposing or just doing like promotional posts to these platforms. And I think we all agreed pretty quickly that unless we're doing it really intentionally, it feels like a distraction to be posting somewhere. Kind of what Ken's talking about. You know, like we were going in this direction and now we're just kind of narrowing it down, which is nice. Even seeing, like having those conversations with the team, it's cool to see them be like, cool, that makes sense. And they're keen for it as well. And we're also pulling back a little bit of the production investment on Clipflow Crew, which is our crap talking channel, or what we would call our, what do we call it? Our hiring funnel.
Our culture building channel, my man.
Culture. I think it was just where we wanted to get some sick views from trends, which was fun. We're just simplifying that. So those are the few channels we're doing. And why should we do this, Daryl? Why do it, mate?
Well, the channels that are remaining is why we should do it. So Clipflow main, we changed the content strategy there. If you follow along, you'll know that we're changing things a lot, constantly adjusting and looking at stuff and trying not to get too distracted by the details, but also realizing we have to change stuff. So Clipflow main, we changed to business content ops topics. We did that with one video of Ken talking through a VSL that we recorded, and we saw signups from that almost immediately from like 14 views. So that result is worth going down the rabbit hole. And so we're putting together a whole bunch more videos for that. We're going to put more focus onto that, get the editors onto those more so we can get more of them out. We think we have to overcome the hurdle of retraining the YouTube algorithm because currently it's going to send us to, based on Zach's previous content, probably more content creator style people, a highly competitive space, low views. We're going into a space that we know really well or we can talk about really well because of our business experience, and we're going to push that. So we want lots of videos. So YouTube goes like, this is what these guys talk about. I'm going to serve that to people who are interested. Hopefully we find more business owners there and we see a lot more leads coming into the website from that. And Instagram remains because it's a really good awareness engine. It spreads things out. It's feed based versus like click, select what you want to watch based. So we have the opportunity to grow the audience there. And also we get to communicate with people there much easier. YouTube not being a social channel, you can reply to comments and that's about it. But Instagram gives us the opportunity to say like, hey, comment, give us ideas. What do you want? Like we can have feedback, talk to people in the DMs. We can get lead gen that pushes to YouTube, back the other way, all of those sort of things. So those are the two main channels. I think TikTok will probably still just keep publishing too because it's been hands off, no brainer. And it gets some views and like whatever, we'll take those extra views, but it has to be hands off. Luckily, TikTok is close enough to Instagram that like we're not going to get the best views because we're not making specific TikTok content, but it's close enough that those posts can go there and not feel weird.
Yeah.
Where LinkedIn and Twitter were a mess. They were like, we were just posting a link saying, there's a video on YouTube, which is just, it was a disaster.
It makes us look busy, but it just doesn't use the platform.
Yeah. Yeah. And I just want to think, as we finish this up, a key thing, I think, as a business owner, founder, when you look at things and go, well, that's not actually that hard. It's not that hard effort. There's not that effort. You add enough of those in and you end up having a lot of little tasks that have to get done that do actually end up taking a lot of time. So we really want to focus in on what matters, what moves the needle, and what we're also seeing with this other type of content we're publishing to the Clipflow main channel. And I just want to see more of it. It's evergreen. The stuff we did on Crew is like reactionary, kind of lives and dies very quickly, whereas the content that we're making now just slowly just keeps growing. And so that over time, and it's just going to keep providing value. It doesn't go stale. So that's one of the main reasons as well. But it was a great week and we're going to keep doing the same thing over and over until we get it right. So until next time.
Peace.